afternoon. Everybody's coming towards the end of qualifying. So, yeah, we're just watching Bill Templeton, who's actually out of the three drivers, has the fastest lap at the moment of 1:18 is 3:57. So, very, very close. And we also have Rob Smith, who's just done a 1:22.552. And Link Bingham, who's our fill-in driver for today. Was just done a 1:21.478. Very good. So we might have a quick look there. We've already got 5 minutes left in qualifying, so they'll get another 3 or 4 laps in before the start of the race. So yeah, it should be pretty close racing. It's the first time Link's done this track, except for a little bit of practice he had on earlier on. It's going to be very close. So as Bill's just had a bit of a spin. I'll just check up with Link and see how Link's going. That's him in the purple and black car, number 24. And very nice, so we'll see how that goes. And that's probably Rob, but Rob is 0.4 of a second off the pace. So Rob was normally pretty quick in practice earlier on. He Chuck was very good, he did a 1:17, so yeah, Rob's a little bit off the pace at the moment. So we'll see how he goes. He goes Link, nice little pass. Little slingshot, take it off the inside. Should get himself a little bit of a gap there and he'll be right. Looking very nice. Yeah, Bill's gone into the pits. For a bit of damage, so yeah, must have clipped the wall. So being getting that fixed, he may get out in enough time to have another go at a lap. But yeah, at the moment he's running at second, so we'll just duck down there and have a look and follow Rob for a lap and see how he goes. He's a little bit off the pace, so I'm not sure what's going on there with Rob. Yeah. That's all right. Another invalid lap from Link. He's not having a good run. So Bill may get out, but looks like this might be the grids. Unless, Link's not going to get he might get one more lap in. Well, we'll see how we go there. Get a Link in and might get, yeah, he get one more lap I think, so that'll Rob's just clipped the fastest lap at a 1:16.477. Beautiful, that's fast. That is very, very fast. So I just dug up there. That's a very quick lap. That's a very quick lap. That puts Link about 3 seconds, nearly 4 seconds behind, and Bill about 2 seconds. So just in qualifying, but racing's a whole different scenario. So you won't be getting that sort of pace in a race unless you get some good clear air. Only being 8 cars in this race, it'll should be plenty of air, so the pace won't go off too much, but I would be surprised if he can continue these 116s. I would think that he'd probably be 117s, somewhere like that on for an average. To keep up that sort of pace is quick. What's this one? This is a 119. So as little things happen, he's going to get hold-ups on the track. Got some clear air for that lap, 116. So it's very good, very good. That'll be the last lap for everybody now. So might just duck down, have a look at Bill, see where Bill is, and Link's just coming up to start finish line. We'll see if he's going to improve on his quali time at a 120, and no, he's no, he didn't. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting. So who else we got racing? No. Very, very interesting. All good to go. So that's going to be likely how it is. So we got Rob Smith on pole position, and then Cortez and Bill Templeton, Newton. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but then Link Bickham and Sawyer and Stewart. So that'll be a very, very interesting race. So we'll be back very, very shortly, and for the actual race, we've got an hour of racing. So that'll be the qualifying session over. You'll see the times come up now, so we can have a look at that, and we'll be right back with you in a minute. Okay, here we are for the start of the Jewelers Cup, Season 3, Race 2, Montreal. Welcome to Canada. We're watching Rob Smith, who had pole position, and he's done a good run in there through there, and Bill's gone tucked in right behind him. So very, very interesting. A little bit of strategic there. Oh, looks like Bill's gone wide. Oh, and looks like he may have hit the fence. So that'll be some damage by Bill. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, there's a fair bit of damage there. So we may be going to have a restart. I don't know. We'll just check with this. So Bill's dropped down to last position. He's got some major damage there, so he'll be crawling back. The whole car's crabbing, so I don't know if it'll be the end of his race, but he's going to be a lap or two down before he gets out of the pits. He's got a long way to go around to get back to the pits. So yeah, could be a long race. So he might be a lap or two down before that, but that's racing. That's how we go. So we'll jump back into have a look at Rob, who has jumped out to a little bit of a lead there. It's 3 seconds on Cortez and around about 5 seconds on Link. So it looks like Cortez has had a spin. Not sure. Let's have a bit of a look here. Bring the map up so we can see what's going on. It's all stretched now. You can see basically where these cars are. We'll just have a quick look at Link, which is the number 24. So he's running around about 5.7 seconds, 6 seconds behind Rob Smith at the moment. So it'll be very interesting. We'll just see how he goes. He's 1/19, which is faster than his qualifying time. So he's actually picked it up. Rob's running at the 1:17s, 1:18s, which I think he'll be able to hold reasonably consistently. Oh, nice little pass there from Link, who's got himself up into second. Now he's going to be on his way. See if he can chase down Rob Smith. Be very interesting. So we might just watch this tussle for a bit, and I'll leave you with it, and just watch these two cars until Link gets himself a bit of a breather and a bit of a break on these guys. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully he'll have a clean couple of laps and work his way into it. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, we got Link, who's slowly making a little bit of ground on Rob. It's down to 6 seconds, so he's slowly, and he's got a bit of a break on Cortez. Bill's still in the pits. He should be not too far away. Just about done some major repairs there, so with suspension, etc., that he's had fixed, so he will be behind the 8 ball. But you never know. It's all got to be. Everybody's going to have to go in the pits at some stage. So it'll be very, very interesting. See how it all goes. So, we've had Link had a bit of a spin there, so it's dropped him back to 4th. That's the thing with these things. You might have a bit of a gap on them, but it only takes a second or two, and the next thing you've got cars flying past you. So yeah, that's how it is. But Link's he's chucking good times, very good times. He's quick, so you'll make that up over the next hour of racing. So it'll be good. So we'll just keep an eye on him. Oh, actually, we might even drop down, see how Bill's going. We'll keep an eye on his time. He's about 3 laps behind at the moment, so he's down 3. So it'll be very, very interesting. Oh no, it looks like Link's had a bit of a spin. Yeah, it looks like he's got some damage. So yeah, we'll just leave you with that for a minute and we'll see how that goes. Okay, Link's going to be in there for a little while, so yeah, that'll make it interesting. So we'll duck back up and we'll have a look, follow Rob for a bit. Rob being the only actual driver that's in this race that hasn't hit the wall hard yet. It's probably bound to happen. So it's a little bit of a technical track this. Make a little mistake and can end up a fair bit of damage. So Link's still in the pits. Bill slowly making up ground. So he's probably going to be in there for another minute, so that'll be another lap down. So early on in the track, it's not too bad. Everybody's got to have a pit and everybody's got a pit, so it's compulsory pits everywhere. So yeah. So Link should be able to finish. He'll be able to finish the race on the laps, on the fuel, and so will Bill. I'm not sure whether Rob will. It's down to 90 meters, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's not a matter of whether you can rush this or not. It's just taking it easy. Now Rob's starting to come up against some back markers. So I'm not sure who. Oh, that might be. Yeah. It might be Bill. So we'll just see how we go there. There, I think that's Bill in front of him there. So Rob's going to be rounding Bill up. Maybe. Bill might hold him off, I think. I mean, he may do, so it might slow things down a little bit. So Yeah, that is Bill in front, so he's got the blue flag, but yeah, he's driving for position, so I wouldn't think that he would have to give that up. Bill will fight for that, so he's only getting lapped due to the fact that he's had that prang at the first lap, about the second corner, which was a bit of a bummer. So, yeah. All right, we might watch these two for a little bit, and we'll leave you with it. And actually, we might even go cockpit view, and so we can see where are we? Oh, we're just watching. Oh, nice. So, very nice. Whoa. See how we go here. Oh, he's gone inside. Oh. Somebody there. See how that goes. All right, we might just watch this. We might just drop down to Bill. See how Bill goes. Just watch Bill. He'll be able to run with him probably, so we'll might just watch this, see what happens up the top here, and go from there. Okay, back with Bill. We'll just duck back up, see how Rob's going. Oh, Link's back in the pits, so he's had another bounce off the wall. Not sure what the go is there. He's not having a very good race, but he's new to the F1s, very new. It's his first race in the F1s, and first time on this track, so not the easiest track to get the hang of and start racing on. But for these competitions, we run damage, so yeah, it doesn't take much. Clip the wall and you're in a fair bit of strife in these competitions. That keeps everybody a bit cleaner, and just yeah, we try and teach everybody stay clean is a good thing. We don't push and shove around the track. Chances are it's going to do you more damage than anybody else. So we'll duck back here to Bill and see how Bill's going. No, Bill's a couple of laps down. Stewart's a couple of laps down. Oh, 1 lap down. Sawyer is a lap down. And then, so Rob's lapped everybody. Except for the top 4. Yeah, except for the top 4. So, yeah, very interesting. We'll just watch this. Where we duck up here. Well, Link's actually dropped back down to last, so Bill's made up a spot. Only through misfortune of Link, which happens. It's one of those things. That's racing. He's having a bad run, but that's all right. And we'll go back to Bill. See how Bill's going. He seems to be. And he's making ground though. He's making ground. So he should be able to round up Stewart and Sawyer, I'd say, in the next. Well, where's? Oh no. So a good lap down. So it's going to take a few laps for him to get back there. Oh yeah. So that's Link just in front of him. So. Yeah, interesting. We'll just watch Rob out the front there. He's going to come up against some. He's got pretty clean air in front of him, so this will be interesting. Very interesting. He should start clocking some good times again. The 1:19.4 is pretty much on there. We've got Link coming back to the 1:23s. Bill's running at 1:20s. 0.9, so yeah, they're all running quicker times, so they should make their way back into contention a little bit. We'll see how we go there. We'll go back and check on Bill. He's just running on a 1:20.9. And he's about to cross over again, so we'll see what he did in this last lap. Hopefully if he can be consistent at around about that, keep chucking laps, it'll be he'll come through this chicane and, see where he's sitting. Yeah, a little bit quicker, so 1:20.2, so that's nice. It's a good lap, good lap. So fastest lap except for Rob Smith, who's run it. Last lap was a 1:18, but he's got that clear air in front of him. So but it'll only take him a few laps. He'll start winding up against everybody. But it's a pretty open field. It's a big track, and you'll find that you get a bit of air. Free air. Bill's got a bit of free air in front of him now. You've got Link, who's got some back markers right in front of him, and looks like he might be having a bit of damage too. So we'll see how that goes, whether he actually is bad enough for him to go in or not. But we'll find out shortly. Let's have a look, see whether he pulls in or not. Car's not looking too bad, so looks like he's still got some pace in there. It'll be interesting to see what sort of time he gets here. Well, 1:25, so a little bit off the pace, but he's still chucking laps, so we'll go along that. Bill's running 1:21, so I'm not sure if something wrong with Bill or Bill's come up against back markers. I'm not sure there. Then we got Rob. Rob's still got a bit of clean air in front of him, as you can see on the map there. There you see the white arrow. That's who we got highlighted. So you can see that there's no red or blue dots across in front of him. So he's got pretty clear air. Drop back to Bill. Bill's starting to come back up on some of the back markers, so he's going to start making some of these laps back. If he can round these guys up, he's a couple of laps down there, so it'd be very, very interesting to see how we go. We'll leave you with this, with Bill, and hopefully he has a clean run through these guys, gets around these ones, and you'll have some clear air again in front of him. Here we are, back with Rob. See how he's going. He's looks like he's going to come up against some back markers again. Well, he's just doing the lap on poor old Link. Link's had a bad run. He's about halfway through the repairs and damaged that car. I think they're going to roll out a new car for Link. I think this one they're just going to put in the skip bin out the back. So he's had a bit of a hard run. Watching Rob's having an excellent run. He's unbelievable. Just been too quick, but he's been slowed down. It was a 124, 125. So I think he's had a bit of a spin somewhere, but there's no damage. So he's had a pretty good run. Very, very interesting at 25. So we'll see what we get back. We've got Bill running at 28. So has Bill had a bit of a spin or something? No, I don't think so. I think Bill may have gone into the pits for... And yeah, he did. He went in the pit. That was his out lap. So the 128.5 for Bill. So we're running 125.002 for Rob on his last lap. And I think he's just about to come up there. So we'll just see what this one is. Oh, it's back to the 116.8. So he's running very, very quick laps. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be hard to catch Rob. It's kind of this race, I think, with 29 minutes to go. It's Rob's to lose. If he, just coming up against some back markers again. I'm not sure that might even be Bill. Yeah, it is Bill. So hopefully he won't get any problems there with Bill. We'll hope these two don't tangle. So, yeah. All right, we'll leave you with it. And we'll get back to you. All right, we're back with Link. Link, and he's just had a spin. What's going to happen? Hopefully no contact. Oh, he's safe there, so that's all right. He's got that sorted. We'll jump back up there with Rob. Who's kind of out there on his own at the moment, just doing it nice and clean. Bill's had a bad run, and so has Link. I don't think Link's had 2 good laps. He hasn't been able to string any good laps together at all. Very, very interesting. Anyway, we'll leave you with Rob, and we'll go from there. Okay, with 14 minutes to go, we've got Rob Smith still running and running at very fast lap times of 1:18.6. That's quick, very, very quick. And then we got Bill running at the 1:22s and Link running at 1:38, but I think he's had a bit of a spin there, so he shouldn't be far off. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, he's back in the pits, so he's got some damage. So that'll be interesting. I think he'll pick up tyres. So he's had a bad run, Link. But first time in these cars, first time on this track. So it makes things a little bit hard, a little bit difficult for everybody. But a reasonably quick pit stop. So he'll be out and about with a new set of tyres. We'll duck up to Bill, see how Bill's going. It seems to be all right. Let's just have a quick look, and he's doesn't have any damage, so he's doing all right. And we got Link on new tyres, so hopefully that'll be a little bit stickier for him. And we're running, having a look over top of Rob's shoulder. The car's looking pretty clean, relatively new tyres, and he's chasing down Sawyer, who's in 5th spot. So he'll be chasing him down. He's already lapped, so be very, very interesting. What have we got? Bill. Just see if we can see anybody. It's running a little bit of a group there. These three guys, Okoya, Cortez and Newman, all pretty close, within a couple of seconds of each other. And then there's a bit of a step to Sawyer, Stewart, then Bill and Link. So Bill's about to come up on Link, I think. Yeah, we might just follow Bill for a little bit, and see, he should come up behind Link shortly, as long as they both stay clean, and a little bit of competition for them there. We'll go from there. Right. All right, we'll leave you with that, and we'll just we'll follow Bill for a few laps. Okay, with 4.5 minutes to go. Still got Rob running first, and he's coming up behind Bill. Bill's coming up behind Link. So we might just have a look at what Rob's seeing. From the front. There you go. So you can goes down, and that'll be Bill. He's just about to pass there. And then, that's Link. And he's had that hit. So, is there much damage there? Oh yes, some major damage. So that'll even things up a little bit. And Rob might actually lose first spot here. So that's a fair bit of damage. He's going to have to pull into the pits. So, yeah, he probably won't like that because we filmed that one. But, yeah, that's how it happens. And that's racing. And he's going straight into the pits. So, yeah, that'll even things up a bit. We'll just go back, see how Bill's going, and go from there. Oh no, I saw it. Well, I watched it. It'll be on this tape. But I had cockpit view. Yeah, gone. See you later. Yeah, you're going to be a little while. This will put you on the lap the same as these guys. Hit the wall. Can't go anywhere. Hey. Yeah. You got to finish the race though. Just crawl back to the pits. Yep, that'll be the end of Link's night. He's done well and truly. So he'll be crawling back to the pits. Hopefully make it back there for the end of the race. That's the end of his night. A little bit of damage there. Rob's back out, so he's lost a couple of positions. So yeah, very interesting racing going to be racing now. It's only probably another lap to go. So we've got Rob running. He's in third spot now. So that changes everything. As for the as far as the points and everything go. So we'll just see how we go here. Might not be as much of a dominance. So yeah, he spent a minute and a half in the pits getting repairs, Rob. So we'll see how that. And there's Rob just going past Link now. So 22 seconds left. So end of the race should happen reasonably shortly. We might just see where the... oh no, there'll be one more lap, I'd say. So, and we'll go from there. One more lap for Rob. And yeah, we'll just see how the rest of the guys go. It's basically the end of the time's up. So as Newton goes across the finish line, the timer will start, and that'll be as everybody else crosses the finish line. That will be their positions. So yeah, I think yep, that's the end of the race. So it says as everybody crosses the start finish line, you've got Link just got into the pits. So that'll be the end of his night. Rob will end up third. So he's had a good run. He stayed in front from start to the last 2 laps. And then he lost a bit of time. And then where are we? Bill also had a bit of a rough one. So we'll just see. So Rob's about to finish his lap there. Yep, that's Rob done. So that'll be Rob finished. And we've got everybody. So we just got to wait now for Link. So Link will run out of time, I would say. And that will be the end of that. So how it all ends up. Rob running third. So that'll be 70 points for him. So we'll put that down. So that'll make about 170 points. And then Bill and Davo's team, that'll make it 80 points apiece for Bill and the Davo's team, which is just members and come in and fill in that spot for a drive, which makes it all different. So that'll be the end. I don't know whether Link's going to actually get out of there before that, so Link may end up with a DNF. It's all right, just and so we'll just wait those 12 more seconds. I don't. And if he ends up with a DNF, well, that'll change things a lot. So we'll just see what happens and see what comes up on the list. But yeah, it'll come up as a DNF. So what we might do is just make that as an 8th. And leave it at that to keep it all thing. So thank you very much. Sorry you had to put up with me, but the racing was interesting, if anything else. So thanks very much, everybody, and we will do our best to get back to you. Thank you very much.